There is no better way to start off Black History Month and my birthday month than with a TBR jar picked my February TBR. I'll be using the 23 prompts from the Anti-Brain Rot Reading Challenge to help me conquer my TBR for this year. Plus, I'll be picking all of my books from the library with the exception of a few that I can read from my bookshelf. So you'll definitely be getting treated with the library scavenger hunt today. So without further ado, let's get started with the first of 5 prompts. But disclaimer, there are 5 prompts within this reading challenge that don't fit the criteria of reading Black authors for Black History Month. So I'll be excluding those prompts for this month only, but I will be adding them back into the jar from March going forward. I've linked this exact TBR jar down in my description along with my Amazon wish list if you want to treat me to a birthday gift for my birthday. That would be amazing. But let's see what the first prompt is. Ooh, queer/LGBTQ main character. I don't have any books on my bookshelf for this exact prompt, so I'll be getting this book from the library. So let's move on to prompt number 2. I'm excited to see what this one is. All right, this one says, author not from North America. I'm so excited for this prompt because I will have so many options for authors not from North America to fit this criteria. I'm kind of hoping I get a memoir or biography because I really want to read Michelle Obama's memoir. So let's see what this third one is. Third one is a sci-fi book. Ooh, I have so many books in mind for this prompt, so I can't wait to browse the bookshelves. All right, y'all, prompt number 4. Let's see what I get. Okay. A classic, finally. I've been saving so many classic book recommendations on my TikTok and my YouTube. If you haven't watched my previous videos, after you watch this one to full completion, make sure to go watch my other videos. And the last prompt, drum roll please. Historical fiction. This is actually the perfect prompt to end off with. I read a historical fiction book last month, which was amazing. It was The Reformatory by Tanana Reeve. So I'm going to see if there are more books in that same nature of The Reformatory. I did save Nickel Boy in my Libby app, and I'm going to see if my library has that book in stock, because if they do, I'm definitely going to read it, because I know Nickel Boy is a movie and it's basically in the same world as a reformatory about boys going to a reformatory school because they are being punished for some sort. Oh, this was a success. Let's get ready to go to the library. After arriving at the library today, I was honestly a bit overwhelmed because of the sheer mass of people that were there, but I didn't let that stop me. After letting my son run around the children's section of the library, I made my way over to the adult section so I can start perusing for these books. At the beginning, it was quite hard to find the books that I was searching for because obviously there is tons of books in this entire library, so I tried to use the resources like the library computers and search up the books that I had in mind, but that was honestly no use. So I went the old-fashioned way and walked up and down each aisle to find the books that I wanted. But once I found the first book, then the others started to roll around pretty quickly, and I was in and out within an hour. All right, y'all, we finally made it back from the library. It was extremely hectic in there today. We probably should have gone sooner, but it is what it is. We woke up late, whatever. But I managed to find all 5 prompts for the 4 books that I have right here. And one of the books qualifies for 2 of the prompts, so that was a good deal. 2 for 1 option. I cannot beat that. And that book is The King is Dead by Benjamin Dean. This qualified for the LGBTQ main character and author not from North America. This author is actually based out of London. The summary for this book is, as the newly crowned first Black king of England, 17-year-old James faces intense media scrutiny and blackmailer intent on disclosing his deepest secrets, including his sexuality and hidden relationship. I found this in the YA section, and the cover caught my eye right off the bat. It is going to be my first romance book for the year, and I just know that the main character James is going to come out on top at the end of this book some way, somehow, and he will be living in his truth. So I love this for myself. And the second book will actually be my first classic of the year as well, and it is Toni Morrison's home. She had quite a big selection in my library that I noticed today, so throughout the entire year I'm definitely going to make my way through her catalog. But for those that don't know, the summary for this is the story of a Korean War veteran on a quest to save his younger sister. Short, sweet, to the point. I think this is only above 100 pages, maybe like 120 pages. And many of my mutuals have been reading a lot of Toni Morrison lately, so I felt a little bit out of it, a little bit of FOMO if I'm being honest, so I definitely want to read this for sure. Another book that caught my eye on the bookshelf is Homeward by Angela Jackson Brown. This cover is so beautiful. I love the woman's silhouette in the center of the cover, and she has hair just like me, which is so beautiful. But Homeward is a historical novel about Rose, so we follow along Rose's path towards self-discovery and growth as she becomes involved in the civil rights movement, finally becoming the woman she has always dreamed of being. To me, the cover kind of looks like a vinyl in a way, and on the outer part over here are some black men. So I feel like this is definitely going to be an empowering book, maybe even a bit of a tearjerker, so we shall see. I've only cried from one book in my life, so hopefully this one will not be the next. And last but not least is a hunk of a book called A River Called Time by Cortia Newland. I probably butchered that first name. Totally sorry. So this will be my sci-fi book of the month, and it's about a young man in an alternative non-colonial London who discovers he can leave his body and travel between parallel worlds, leading him to uncover dark truths about powerful sanctuary called the Ark and his role in saving humanity. I'm eager to see what this is like. I've never read like a time travel or parallel universe type of book ever before, so we're gonna see how that one goes. And there you have it. I hope everyone is reading Black books for Black History Month and all year round too. All tea, all shade. But if you enjoyed my video today, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your February reads for this month are gonna be. And YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video right here, so click it, watch it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.